And we're live. And you too. And I'm late. Almost 5 full minutes. That's acceptable. Let me get the chat up here to see who's first. And the queue's not open yet, guys. I haven't even looked at the chat yet, but just letting you know before I even look at it. Just a reminder to the people who just got here, always look for that message that says the queue is open. But first, do that, we're going to drink some eggnog, or at least a little bit of it. This is the cheap stuff. The cheap store-bought eggnog. Store brand. I've had some of the better stuff before. There is a difference. It's more rich flavor. But, hey, for every once in a while, the cheap stuff's good, too. Ah. Good old eggnog. You guys ready for me to open the queue? Oni's here. So GS is first, Guilty second, Oni third. Sometimes you guys are here before I am. Let's see. Okay. Q. There we go. Q is open. My glasses are filthy. If no one's noticed yet, I uploaded a new video. I think some of you have seen it already. Astro Smash. How shall I play Astro Smash, Oni? Shall I play a timed game, an untimed game, or the mod that like sets you off at like 1,000,000 points already, where it's like crazy. The 10-minute one. All right, 10 minutes. Plus there's that weird Astro Smash Deluxe version. That's really odd as well. Yeah, there is one bad thing about the queue, is that some people don't know what's already been added, and they might add games that might already be in the queue. I wonder if we need like something else besides the queue, like a different type of queue. I wonder if
I don't like
World
guys
still
that
works.
try to help themselves to my beans.
Used to use Warp World when you'd play Mario Maker. But I wonder if it still works. Because Mario Maker is obsolete. But I wonder if the program continued on afterwards for other games. Because with Warp World, you could see the queue and what was in it. But it was mainly used for Mario Maker, the first Mario Maker.
Oh, good evening, old.
Warp World. Let's see, is it still going? The future is streaming. We know streaming because we are streamers. We're leading the charge into the future of interactive streaming. Join us. All you need is a Twitch account. Well, can we not use it for YouTube? Because it's integrated with OBS, but maybe it doesn't work with YouTube. There's a forum. Can I search the forum? Yes, I can. YouTube. Is there a way? Let's see. Question asked in July. Not at this time. We're working on building out support for other platforms, but our priority is fixing bugs on Twitch and Discord. Okay, so that's not going to happen then. Maybe there could be another solution besides Warp World. For now, we'll just stick with the current thing. Captain Obvious. That is such that's such an odd name. You know, I'm not even set up. Do you guys know what system I played last? I wonder if I have to fix my VCR. Yeah, I think I do. I might have to. Plus, I don't even have my adapter plugged in yet. Yeah, I played the Atari XEGS last. Sure wasn't the power-based converter. And my point with the odd name was just that every time I see your name, I want to say Captain Obvious, but it's not obvious; it's obvious, and it throws me off. Excuse me. I don't have a proper remote for my VCR. I have to use my Comcast remote. So I can't change the input in my VCR without actually walking up, going over to my VCR, and hitting the button on it to change inputs. And it looks like something else is not hooked up. The RF cable's not hooked up. Probably I played something else the day before I played XEGS, and that was probably Commodore. So where is my RF cord? Temporarily lost track of it here on the desk. Here, RF cord, where art thou? There it is, right there. It's right in front of me. RF cord into the system. Okay, RF cord's in the system, and the system is on, and I'm still not seeing picture on the TV. Make sure it's plugged in properly. Could be something else, could be the VCR again. Adapter's in. There it goes. Okay, probably wasn't seated properly. Don't you hate it when things are not seated properly? All right. Pac-Man or equivalent. How about, well, you get the choice of... You'll get the choice of either Pac-Man, the original Intellivision version of Pac-Man, which is pretty good. It's okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's okay. The homebrew Miss Pac-Man, which is amazing, or Junior Pac-Man, which isn't half bad either. And if you're leaving it up to me, then I will play one of them. Empire Strikes Back is an awful game, but we'll play it. It won't last long because it's terrible. But we're going to play 10 minutes of Astro Smash. As requested by Oni. Oh, I forgot to choose the pick next button. Sorry. Here, I'll do that right now.
When that barrier comes in our road, we're going to figure out, we're going to either jump over it, we got to figure out how to get around it, dig under it, or smash through it.
You want INTV Pac-Man. Okay. You can't put in a second pick, so I'll just remember that. You said INTV Pac-Man. Wouldn't you want the Atari Soft Pac-Man? Because then you get the Atari Soft logo on the screen, which is better. It's always awesome. It's the same game internally. Just one has...
I stole $1 million.
One has the awesome Atari Soft logo. The other one just goes right into the game and skips the logo. But it's the same exact game, so... I'll probably pick the Atari Soft version.
We don't have $1 billion in the bank like all these guys.
You want Mystic Castle, Nick Gamer? Do you know how to do the add command? Quasars. I always just call them spinners. Because they spin. I didn't actually pick a slower version of Astro Smash, did I? I thought I hit the disc. Usually that little thing at the bottom doesn't chase me as much as it's usually chasing me this early in the game. And this color doesn't change so quickly. I don't remember it doing that in this version. I don't remember doing that the last time I played this game. Changing so early. Or that thing chasing me non-stop. Wonder if I hit something different on accident. Hello to anybody I didn't say hello to. Hello to. So the next movie nights have been set. If someone kindly wants to click !movie, just for the people who are interested in what the next movie nights are, and the dates of those movie nights. One is for members only, and one is for non-members, or anybody actually, members or non-members. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat, but I gotta concentrate. I'll try to catch up after this. In about 4 minutes. Oops.
They said there's been 10 billion games played. How are you going to do it? I says, because I'm Billy Mitchell.
I've had a bad migraine almost all day, so hopefully I do okay today.
Big bucks, no whammies, stop!
Stop it, oh whammy.
Great, the color scheme that blinds you. Oh, great. Two minutes left, and then I'll catch up with chat. Ah! 26 seconds left. Steam winter sale. Alright, what have I missed? How far up should I scroll here? Remember to plug in the flux capacitor. Yes, we did that. Now we're all good now. The wonders of tech. I'm kind of a snobby elitist when it comes to Star Wars. I really only like the original 3. A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. I kind of sort of agree. I tried to like, 1, 2, and 3. 3 was the best out of the 3 of them, but they still don't come close to the original 3. I still don't know why, 7 did so well at the box office and it's still like one of the highest grossing movies ever. Because it definitely wasn't as good as the first 3. Okay, where are we? Add golf. And Fat Boy Gaming, hello. And Nico, Fat Boy's Gaming Nonsense. And Mr. Pink Hand is here. Human Blaze the Cat. I don't know if I missed anybody. Tomorrow I'm getting the King of Fighters 13 global match for Switch. I don't know if I've ever played a King of Fighters game. Can't remember. Endgame? You mean Marvels? You mean the Avengers? Is that what you're talking about? Was that called Endgame? I think the Avengers movies were good. They were made well, but being a big Incredible Hulk fan, a huge Incredible Hulk fan, they screwed him over so royally that I was so pissed that I had a hard time getting past that, even though the rest of the movie was great. I had a hard time getting past that. The stupid Smart Hulk thing was so dumb. God. Last Jedi was where Luke died, right? That part was dumb too. They shouldn't have killed off Luke. Come on, that was ridiculous. I'll never get past the old Hulk thing, God. Okay, we're playing Cup Hunt. And I'm going to play it on the easy difficulty because I keep doing bad at it these days. Used to be... I thought I did better not too long ago, but... Yeah, you do wonder about that. What the actors know, what they don't know. The only bad part about Sub Hunt is this part right here. It takes you forever to get your ship over there to connect with that ship over there. They could have done this part a little bit faster. This is slowing down the gameplay right here. Might remove from canon. I really don't pay attention to all that canon stuff anyway. That really doesn't bother me any. I guess I'm not big enough of a fan to worry about canon. If that makes any sense. I just watch the movies, and if I like them, I like them, and if I don't, I don't, you know. That's how it is. I've always been. I guess I'm not, I don't know if the correct terms. As much of a fan as everybody else, I guess, maybe. Oh, I missed. I gotta wait for me. There we go. Because I don't like read the books or anything, or the comics. I think I did read part of one of the comic series that was through Dark Horse, maybe, and they were it was going after Return of the Jedi, and I think they probably did it better than what the movies did, and that was back in the 90s even. The Emperor Returned or something. Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot besides that. I think Luke had turned bad or something, but he was under the control of the Emperor, if I remember right. It was some storyline in the comics. Well, these days everybody buys everything, don't they? In 10 years, the owners of whatever franchise you like might not be the owners in the future, you know. I know it's not a good example, but I remember when I lived in Tennessee, we went to a bank that I think was called First National, I think. And that was my bank. And then it got bought out, and then it was called Bank First for a few years. And I was like, all right, now my bank is called Bank First, okay. When I finally got used to that, everything about the banks was the same. When I finally got used to that, then it finally became a BB&T bank. They became the new owners. Nothing really changed, just the name of the bank. Went through 3 different names while I was living down there. No, it's not really the same thing and all, but, you know. People, it seems like properties just go through different hands constantly. I do recall when Sony owned Spider-Man, and I don't know if they still do, they might, and for the longest time Sony did not want to work with whoever owns Marvel. Is it Disney? So the longest time they were not going to get Spider-Man in the MCU. Dark Empire from the Dark Horse comics. I think I may have read part of the last issue of that. Hated Lawnmower Man so much. Like I'm like way behind here. Hold on, I'm not even playing. Let me pause it for a second. Heard rumors that the entire... Oh yeah, I already read that. Star Wars Holiday Special. For Star Trek, that ended for after Enterprise. None of the J.J. Abrams new series are canon to me. I've only seen one of the new Star Treks. I've heard that the Khan thing was terrible. Star Trek 2 is my favorite Star Trek movie. There will be never another Khan. No one can replace Ricardo Montalban. Star Trek was intended to be a positive vision of the future. Yeah, it was... Even the hokey 60s show is, like, amazing. I almost hated Next Generation at first. Because it just wasn't what I, remembered Star Trek being, They were trying to make it too fancy. But I still liked it, though. I eventually grew to love the Next Generation. But I still would probably say that the original show will still be my favorite. And Star Trek 2 being the best movie. I watched, I think, the first season of Deep Space Nine. It was okay. But then I kind of lost interest after season 1. It was a little bit too soap opera-y for my taste, but I still enjoyed some of it. And I haven't watched another Star Trek series since then. I never even finished Next Generation. I kind of watched too many TV shows in that era, so I've always moved on from one show to the next, to the next, to the next. A lot of times when I moved on, it was either lack of interest or something new came on to catch my interest, you know? And I never had time to watch everything. And who knows what could have caught my interest after Deep Space Nine. Could have been anything during that time. Oh no. I might have to dive now. If you ever miss the first ship, then it becomes real difficult because then they stick to you like glue. You want to hear something funny? Is that long before I read reviews and seen people's opinions of the Star Trek movies, I saw Star Trek V on TV and liked it. And then, years later, I found out how everybody despised it and thought it was the worst thing ever. I thought they were going to go away from me if I did that. So I never hated Star Trek V. I still don't hate Star Trek V. You don't have to like Star Trek. It's okay if you've never watched Star Trek. Can I go east underwater? Yeah, I guess I can.
Woo, dog! Yeah, that's a good thing about them possum innards. Still good the next day.
Here.
drink would you like today?
I think I'll have a large. Watch it all again. He's probably gonna drown me here. How far will he chase me? All the way across the screen? He's like way away from his fleets. I'm gonna move on just because there's so many games in the queue. There's just so many games in the queue. We're taking too long. Raphael. Did I miss anybody else? All the movies were decent. The first one was a little slow. Yeah. See, I know I'm weird. I thought 5 was good. I liked 5. And then years later, when the internet finally comes around, everybody's like, "Oh my God, 5's the worst thing ever invented. It's the worst movie. It's terrible." I guess I just don't have good taste in movies then. I don't know. I've only seen one of the new Star Trek movies, and that was the first one. I right away did not like the fact that Captain Kirk's driving around in some hot rod car at the beginning of the movie. That took me right out of the movie. I'm like, this is not Captain Kirk. This is just some punk kid. Let me see what's in the queue. So, Shaw Wario. Can you hear me, Shaw Wario? I seen your message, Guilty. The second one's okay. You mean the second of the new ones or the second of the old ones? I've seen all the Next Generation movies. Some of them I thought were better than others. Oh, the new ones. Okay. Okay. So I had a hard time liking the new Star Trek movie. I really had a hard time with it. So it's Yuri's pick. The old DOS Star Trek 25th Anniversary Edition. Is that anything like the NES one? So we're going to play Atari Soft Pac-Man. And I'll try my best. If you can hear me, Shaw Wario, Pac-Man has already been chosen, so I could either let you choose again, or I could just play a different Pac-Man game. Like, maybe I'll play the Junior Pac-Man or something, or the Misc Pac-Man Fast Mode. Oh, it's point and click. Oh. What year did this one come out? Was it on the title screen? I forgot to even look. Compared to when Atari's Pac-Man came out, you know, I was trying to compare it. Oh, screwed up there. Well, it is a little bit on the slow side. This kicks Atari's Pac-Man's butt, so, you know, never know it. People usually don't use this in the argument of Intellivision versus Atari, normally. But you can clearly see how better it is. $1983. Ah. I understand the Pac-Man craze, though. I was around it when it happened. I remember how big it was. There was a time that I felt like the three biggest things in the world at that point in time, like at 1982-ish, was E.T., Michael Jackson, and Pac-Man. Oh. I'm not a big pinball guy, but I've always loved pinball games. I think my friend is a big pinball guy. He's got like 3 pinball machines in his house. Has anybody seen my new video? Where I went to this mechanical museum yesterday? They had some pinball machines in there. If you watch my video, I walked past them all. I played one of them. But it was like a whole $1 to play it, so it was like a whole $1 in quarters. It's too expensive to play them, too many of them. So I played the Rush machine. The music group Rush. That was the only one I played. You know, I actually only played one arcade game the whole time I was there. Because I was more interested in the weird, silly machines that you've seen in the video. So I played one game of Centipede. You know the funny thing about that is I had no idea that place even existed. My aunt needed me to take her to the her doctor's appointment because she's getting kind of old, you know, and doesn't want to drive long distances. And I'm like one of the only people who had free time to take her. So I was just simply looking where we could go, what restaurant we could eat at after her doctor's appointment. Because we were going to a new place that she had never been to. And I noticed right next door to McDonald's was this museum. So I stumbled upon it all on accident by just scrolling through Google Maps. I'm like, what the hell is this museum that's listed here? What is this? It was all by accident, man. If I just happened to be looking for the restaurants in the area, I would have never found the place. I think they had a Jurassic Park machine in there. I think they did. I can't remember. I think I seen something like that in there. Oh, you're talking about Jurassic Park pinball machine. Yeah, I don't remember if they had that or not. I kind of went by kind of too quickly in the video, but you might be able to see some of them. Oh yeah, this is the real 1993 Pac-Man that we just played. What was my score? Does anybody remember my score just now? Because I was going to compare it to my record book, but now I don't remember. Because I probably did better than I did before. Would anybody be willing to rewind just for a second and look? I think I have a score written down for that one. And not just Miss Pac-Man. Unless I've never written one down. There it is. It was 26,980. Well, then I crushed it then. Because my previous score was only 14,500. Was it 26,980. All right. The next is Empire Strikes Back, which unfortunately is worse than the Atari version. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time that it's worse than the Atari version. What is that? That's Parker Brothers, right? Parker Brothers. See, not all Intellivision games are better on the better on the Intellivision, you know. Sometimes they really just screwed things up. It's so choppy. Is there a way to play this properly? Like, do I got to shoot at the yellow thing or something? Where's the yellow thing on him? Oh, it's behind him. Well, they moved it. I go 1 inch to the left, and then I'm like far away from him. Boy, it's so, when I go up and down, it's so touchy too. Might as well just hold down the fire button because it just... Who thought this would be a good game idea? I don't know. Well, I guess it could be worse, honestly. All you do is spam, yeah. Just hold down the fire button. When you get closer, though, the shots get faster, at least. This is me pushing up and down. Look how choppy that is. You go up like big chunks at a time. You're like going up steps on a grid instead of just floating aim freely, you know? I almost got to get right to his butt just to hit that part properly. I have to get a real close butt shot where it doesn't go. Oh, this one's not on his butt. And make it better. Yeah, it's okay if they like it better. I don't have a problem with that. Is it bad that I'm mentioning how I think it's not so great, though? Maybe, I guess, I don't know. It's okay, though, man. It's okay. We're all just having fun here. I never say anything out of haste. This is actually the best I've ever done at this game. Never done this good before at this one. I've usually died by now. Oh, there we go. Bird versus camel. That's a good one. You have more motivation to beat it? Hey, I actually did. I never wrote down a score for this one, but I don't know if I really want to or not. This is like, I think this is the first time it's ever been requested. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Q. Next up is a round of golf. So which course should I do this time? The course that I have the worst score on? Which is Well, it's a tie. I have a 78 on Classic Course and a 78 on Trail of Tears. We'll do Classic Course. With this game, I can interact with chat better, because I can see what everybody's saying. Oh, it was requested before? Well, that was before I did the queue. Yeah, okay. That was probably before I did the queue. And sometimes before I did the queue, I didn't always see everything. So that's why we started the queue. Now let's see here. What am I looking for? Oh, the manual. I'm looking for the manual. I'll always bring up the manual when I play this one. So I hope Monterance Sharp, the old school gamer, is not too upset with me for ragging on the game. But the person who requested it was ragging on it too, so I don't know. Oh, I want to start over. That was a bad shot to start off with. Destroy robots via mines. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. That's same game and robots. It's 2 games in one. Same game and robots, so it's robots, actually. So the, would be the correct term, I guess, there. 7 iron, I guess. Whoa, look at that shot. Look at that shot. Can I... And I couldn't get the putt. Well, par, okay. So, was that person here trolling, or do you think he was serious? Because he retracted all his comments, and then I think he left. Ah. I must say, there's not many golf games that I like better than this. Oh my. Curving it up is probably a bad idea. I curved it up, but maybe that was not a good idea. So now I'm going to have to do a weird shot here. Maybe we could just do it this way and curve it that way. Let's just try something weird here and see how it turns out. It's not curving enough. Well, at least we're up here now. Ah. Now I got a terrible shot for par. And I didn't put enough on it. You did not put Kool-Aid, man. Did you really? Oh my god. I tried to avoid ever playing that game. Oh no. Atari Kool-Aid, Atari 2600 Kool-Aid is good. It's actually pretty fun. You cannot say anything good about the Intellivision version. You just can't. It's impossible to say anything good about it. Play it for a bit or two. You just want to hear the clip clop of the feet walking, maybe. Let's see if a 1-iron is too much here. Like it wasn't too much.
I'm not, drinking my own Kool-Aid over here.
What white number? You talking about the blinking yellow white 2 over there? Or are you talking about something else? Oh, I barely missed that. What do you... Well, explain you the off slightly. And what you mean by that, so I could understand more. No, I don't play in real life. My friend does. The one I mentioned has the pinball machines. He golfs. I've never been golfing. I don't even know the first thing about golfing. Look at the number 1 in yellow. Yeah, but I don't see. I don't know what you mean by it's off slightly. What does that mean that it's off slightly? Because if it's something I can explain, I can explain it. It might be something I can't explain, but you know. Well, that didn't curve up like I thought it was going to. Does it look different on stream than it does here? No, it looks about the same as my TV. You think the quality of your video is such that when the number blinks, when it blinks white, it seems to be 1/3 of a pixel offset when it's yellow. Sure that's not just an optical illusion? Just like when you think something looks gray, but it's actually not, because light's just blocking it. Gotcha. Driving range? Yeah, I've never done that. Only done putt-putt. Just putt-putt. Oh, that was too far. Man, I keep messing up my putts today, guys. I can't get them right. You'll have people like robots. Yes, we do. I like the game, but now that
This damn video
beat
game!
it completely,
No, it ain't the game, it's this controller! It's the controller! It's the controller!
after I beat the game, I haven't really played it much. And what I mean by beat the game, you know what I mean by beat the game. I can't tell where that's aiming. Okay, that's aiming right then. Now Now I wonder about the queue, because
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Everybody's adding the weird games now that I added a queue. I think this is the first time I've done a queue for Intellivision games now. Now people are adding Kool-Aid Man and Yogi's Frustration. I don't know how to play Yogi's Frustration. I don't understand it. You gonna explain it to me? I don't even understand what I'm doing in that game. Could show you. Dear God, what have you done to me? Ooh, that was close. What has Kool-Aid-atron? You know that's an official ad now. Gosh darn it. Maybe I can just pick whatever I want to pick for that one. And you have to live with it. I must make it. Like I'm gonna start programming on stream. Both at the same time. Or I'll pay Michael Hayes to make it right here, right now. You sure you want Kool-Aid-tron? Oh, see, he's interested in this, man. He's interested in making this. See, I think, Swords and Serpents might not be what drives his passion, but Kool-Aid-atron may have hit the spot. We don't know for sure yet. Trying to see where that is aiming. Oh no, get over the water. Gosh darn it. I still didn't put enough power on it. If you put a fight with the dragon into Swords and Serpents, it might just turn to turn-based or something. How did that not curve back? I did like full curve on that. Full curve. The game disagrees with me, I guess, on that curve. Fish got a golf too. Okay, that's still a terrible shot there. Hope I don't go in the water here. Ah! I thought it was going right to the green, honestly. You can't add 2 picks, Yuri. You can't add 2 picks at once. Have to wait for the first one to be picked before you can play the second one. Oh my god, this green, the wind is just terrible. That wasn't enough. That went right over it. This is the hole that's going to ruin me. Sure is. There's always one hole in this that just ruins me. Do we have a tap sound effect? What is that? Oh, that was too much. I almost won in. Yeah, we did movie night on Wednesday, so I have to make up for it. Hey, Rickster. It's kind of a guessing game when you're pitching out of the sand. How much extra you need to put on it. And I did not put enough on that one either. See, I started off so good, and now we're just falling apart. And I put too much on that. Uh-oh. Please don't get stuck in the tree. Who is messaging me? Okay. I put too much on it again, I think, didn't I? A little bit. Like Humphrey Bogart? That might be a reference I don't understand just yet. Oh, bogey. Okay. I was gonna make a Back to the Future joke, like, you guys might not be ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it. Hey, that one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The tree knocked it onto the green. Yeah, I agree, Duck Lord. It's sometimes it can be a pain, but then you hit these insane shots, or where the tree bounded onto the green. I need to use something to see where that's pointing at. And if I go up one, oops, not like that, then it's pointing that way. Okay, so that's where I want it. See, at the angle of the TV, it's optical illusion that makes it look like it's going way south, but in actuality, it's pointing right at the pin. It's like a weird optical illusion. And I think I've screwed up quite a few holes because of that. I didn't get a chance to, because I wanted to watch it on my computer, but I didn't have time before stream. Wow, that went way past where I thought it was going to go. I thought the wind was going to slow it down and everything. The wind didn't slow nothing down. Now we're stuck behind a tree. Thanks a lot, wind. I'm probably going to get caught on the tree again here. No, luckily I didn't. Okay, no caught on tree. Okay. So I wanted to watch it on the computer and not the phone. And I kind of ran out of time, so... Uh-oh. Don't go too far. Oh, damn it. Now we're in the sand now. How many clubs up do I usually go for the sand? Is it 3 clubs, 4 clubs? We'll do 4 clubs. I'll do a 2 iron. I don't know.
Open-faced club sandwich.
I forgot about that one. Oh, I forgot about that one. Plus, I added 2 new ones that I didn't add to the sound effects list yet. Oh, maybe a 1 iron would have been better. There or there? How is it gonna go? That was the better one, but I didn't put enough on it. Yeah, you're right. Am I gonna hit those trees? This is another one where I can't tell the angle of where it's facing. Without putting something to the screen. And if I go up one more, that's probably better. That's where I was going to do it, but then I thought it might be too far up that way. Going against the wind. Normally when I go against the wind, I go 2 clubs up, but I don't know if we're going fully against the wind. So I'll do 1 club up. Might not be going against the wind as much as I think. I can't really tell. Well, that wasn't a good shot. We're on the green with not a good shot at all. Too far uphill. But you know, I want to try it anyway. Okay, that wasn't half bad. That wasn't half bad. That could have been a lot worse. $84. No, didn't do better. Yes, there is a level editor, but it's not really a level editor. That's like the wrong word for it. It's more of a design your own course kind of thing, where you choose different holes. Wait. I forget the button. Let's see. Because you can scan it. Okay. What you want to do is for hole 1, you choose something between 1 and 99. But a lot of them are the same hole, but in 4 different directions. Like you might have this same one, but then the green is up down here instead of, you know, yeah, the green is down here instead of up there. Or it might be flipped where it's on this side instead of that side. So it's like 4 variations of the same hole. So you can design your course how you want it. If you just want like these little like par 3s, you could just put that in there. But you know, since this television doesn't have a save feature, you can't actually save it. You gotta redo it over every time you do it. Okay, so next up is Moon Patrol. There's no actual Moon Patrol, but there is Space Patrol, which is the Moon Patrol version homebrew that was made for Intellivision. It was one of the earlier homebrews made for Intellivision. And up until the early 2010s, people called it the best Intellivision homebrew of all time. Up until more recent games got made, people always said it was the best one. Is it, maybe it doesn't have a category, because it's LTO, so it's probably uncategorized. Joe Zabiziak. Or some people call him Joe Z. 2007 homebrew. Oh, I forgot to shoot on that one. I didn't even mean to jump over it.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite. Big bucks, no whammies, stop!
Stop it, oh.
Boy, I stink at this game. This is the game where my brain just won't function properly. It's as simple as one button to shoot, one button to jump. And I constantly are doing the wrong button at the wrong time. It's only 2 buttons. It shouldn't be that difficult. Like, I've played Xbox games with more buttons. But I just can't get the 2, and it's like, yeah, I can't chew bubblegum and jump at the same time. That's why I was jumping over those craters, because I was trying, not at the craters, but those rocks, and because I was actually thinking, I was trying to shoot them, and I was jumping over them. Then when I finally get to a crater, I don't even jump. It's so weird. It's so weird that I can't get the simplest thing. Yeah. You know, I played more complicated games, you know. I played... So maybe, just maybe, games where you have to push up to jump might actually be better. Cause then I don't have to worry about one button, and one button only. Oh, I guess I have to jump over those, huh? Yeah. What do I do with these guys? So I gotta jump over them all? Guess I can't shoot them. Boy, what do I do? A long jump there? Do I gotta do a slower jump? I don't know what I gotta do there. Longer jump, no. How many continues do you get? That's it, okay. That's all the continues you get. I probably have to go slower during those close ones. So, unfortunately, here's another game where I do not like it, and I'll try not to complain, but I just don't like this next game that's coming up. It's Ladybug. I don't like Ladybug or... Oh, I hit the wrong button there. I don't like Ladybug or Mousetrap. But, you know, I always have a hard time not saying things. I have a hard time just being nice and just saying, not talking at all and lying. I just have a hard time with it. I've always been that way. Oops. I do have that. Is that game broken, or can you? Is that game playable? I remember when I tried it, the game was just like barely playable. Unless I was doing something wrong when I played it, which wouldn't be surprising either. Tower of Doom? Oh my god, no. Tower of Doom is a good game, it's just, gosh. I don't know if I have time for all this. For all the games being requested, because some of these games are long, you know, so I don't know if I got time for everything that's being requested. I don't know. Like, I don't like to talk bad about any Intellivision programmer, but a lot of people do talk bad about the person who made that game for different reasons. Not all the same reasons. Oops. Well, what we could do, not everybody would agree with me on, like this Sunday, instead of doing Treasure of Tarman, we could do like Tower of Doom Day instead. I know some people won't agree with that, especially the person who likes when I do Tarman every Sunday. But it is another idea, you know. I think that kills you. I died from it already. And I should have already known not to touch it, and I touched it anyway. I also think, I'm not for sure on this, but I think you get a bonus if you collect all these objects inside the maze as the same color. Because I think I watched someone else do this game once, and they were getting all of them the same color, and I think got bigger bonus. You know, an actual person who's good at this game, and not me. Because, you know, I am not good at this game. This is a game that I think I would have liked worked better in the 80s. Kind of like how I feel about Lock and Chase now. Where I love Lock and Chase in the 80s and thought it was a pretty good game and I owned it. It wasn't my favorite, but I liked it a lot more in the 80s. Now I don't like Lock and Chase anymore. I think I was better at Lock and Chase in the 80s too. Now I'm like just downright terrible at it. I think I would have liked this game and Mousetrap more if I played them in the 80s. But I didn't own either of these two games. I didn't own my mother didn't get me any Parker Brothers games. I'm not even sure if they were for sale at any of the stores that we shopped at the time. I don't really remember. Uh-oh. I'm kind of trapped down here now. I didn't own any Activision or Parker Brothers games for the Intellivision when I was a kid. So I'm actually really unsure about what stores sold them when my mother was buying me Intellivision games. I don't think they were in odd lots. A lot of the earlier games that I had came from odd lots. I think the very first games came from Meyer, which is where she probably bought the Intellivision Model 2 in the first place. And that's where the iMagic games all came from, that my mother bought for me. All came from that store called Odd Lots. Meyer. All the iMagic games came from Meyer. All the red box, blue box games, I think most of those came from a store called Odd Lots, which I think was related to Big Lots. It was more like a smaller, 5 and dime sized version of Big Lots. But they had all the discounted Mattel games. You know, it's probably where I got Lock and Chase and Frog Bog, probably Snafu and Astro Smash, you know, all those games. Also, Meyer is where I saw the Coleco games for sale. I didn't get any of them, but I recall the Coleco games being there. And I also recall a few of them that had the sticker, does not work on Intellivision 2, which is what I owned. And that perplexed me as a kid. Why do these Coleco games not work with my Intellivision Model 2? My mother didn't buy me any of them, but I always wondered that for all those years later, you know. It wouldn't be until years later I'd find out. Yeah, I guess it was like a Pac-Man clone. She get to the 10th level. I can't remember how far I got in Lock and Chase as a kid, but I felt like I had one really, really good game where I got farther than I had ever gotten before, and I got symbols, collecting symbols on the screen that I had never gotten before. And that was like a one-time only thing. Okay, Shaw Wario is next with Pac-Man. And since I already played Pac-Man, Shaw Wario either gets a pick right now, a different pick, or I will just pick another version of Pac-Man. And since Shaw Wario might not be here at the moment, Does anybody have a preference between Pac-Man Jr. or Miss Pac-Man? You can help vote for him. Miss Pac-Man. Okay, that's what we're going to play then. That was the first choice. I'm going with the first choice. Oh, games are said Junior, but... See, it's already tied. Michael Hayes said Miss Paku Paku. You know what? Let's do the Miss Paku Paku. Why not? We'll just do something completely different. We'll choose the pick that's the quickest. What do you think is better, Michael Hayes? The Miss Paku Paku or the Pac line? I always thought the Pac line played a little bit smoother. But you said Miss Paku Paku. You think Pac line's better? Okay, we'll do Pac line. Change it again. I think the last one was 19. I don't know if you ever updated after that. I kind of lost track after that. Oops. I always hate when I eat it too fast, because then you gotta do the next round. Where you get another power pellet. That was a close one, but I went with it anyway. And this is a free ROM, guys. The ghost gets faster now, though. It eventually becomes too difficult after a while. We're not to that point yet, but... Alright. You know, I never written down a score for this one. Michael Hayes, do you know if there's a newer version than this one? I don't know. Maybe I'll write down a score since I've never written down one for this one. Oh, and I never wrote down the score for that one. I always meant to go back and look, and I didn't do it. And I played Brick Out the other day. $34,920. Yeah, this actually wasn't part of the contest they were doing, because they were doing a contest of programming smaller Intellivision games. But
for this is no
Brian
game
Quitten's
for a
was.
player with numerous lives, and when this one's done, your adventure is over.
Gosh, that is so fitting. Damn, that is so fitting. That's what led to Pensate.
They said there's been 10 billion games played. How are you going to do it? I says, because I'm Billy Mitchell.
Okay, Oni is up next. I bet Oni's been waiting a long time for this pick. I don't know if Oni's still here or not, but it's Oni's pick. Been waiting half a day for this one. He probably put this in at towards the beginning of the stream. Yeehaw. Isn't that the skull thing kind of like a warning, saying a black cow is coming up? I don't know if it's always a warning for it. But for the first two anyway, it seems to be. Except I don't know what side he's going to come on this time. Okay, we didn't get one for this one. There he is. Oh, I missed one. Oh, no. That's game over. No, it's not game over. I must have got a free life somewhere along the lines. That's game over. I think that's a record, though, for me. That might be a record. A long-standing record, maybe. Unless I did better the last time. I don't know. Let's see here.
Okay, who wants a tangwich?
Oh, that's a long-standing record because there's no, it didn't cross anything off. Old one was 1,872. So I broke that record, boys. Mad at you? No, you're not being ignored. I called your name a couple times, but you never answered. I was asking if you wanted to change picks because Pac-man was already chosen. So I played Pac-line instead. I was going to ask if you wanted the second pick, but I never got an answer out of you. We definitely were not ignoring you. I did kind of play your pick. That's okay, man. It's no big deal. But I did play your pick. I just chose a different version of Pac-Man since we already played Pac-Man. It was a cool game though, Pac-Line. So Super Cobra is next. But you're welcome to put another game in there. Oh, Super Cobra. I'm not thinking. Parker Brothers.
It's like, oh my God, a cow, and we're gonna move.
How did this rate versus the one I played the other day? Man, it's all good. Yeah, exclamation mark ad. I still say I still need to make a command to explain it, and I've been kind of lazy, and I still haven't done it. Like kind of like a rules command that explains it better. Yeah, I'm doing terrible here. The rules command would be helpful. ET, I don't have ET for the Intellivision anymore. I sold it. ET is a homebrew. I owned it for a short while, but I sold it, unfortunately, so we can't play ET. But if you want to change your pick, you can put exclamation mark leave, and that takes your pick out of the queue. Then you could add another one. But you can only have one in at a time. I can't believe I haven't died yet, unless I've started over on accident. But I can start over, I don't know. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark leave, you can't have two picks in at one time. You could take your pick out, then add the next one. Exclamation mark leave will say so-and-so left the queue. Then you can add another one after that. I know it's a little confusing, but it works. Are these quasars? Is this a trick for the quasars? To stay at the top? Have I found the exploit? Have I found a Super Cobra exploit? think I just found an exploit. I got out of fuel though. I don't think I have the full Egerland. I have like the demo of Egerland. Have I ever written down a score for this one? I don't know. I do not know. I did write down one for Tutankhamun. Space Versus. I don't know if I've ever really wanted to write one down for this one. Yes, I did. And it was 12,066, so I did better last time. Demo is fine. Alrighty. Next is Duck Lord still here? Because I still have discretion on whether I want to play a game, or if someone's not here, I could say, let's skip it. But his pick was Kool-Aid Man. He said just play it for a minute or two. Maybe I'll just put it on just so we can make fun of it just for a minute or two. But I don't really want to play it. I think Duck Lord left, so... This game is awful. How about if we just play it for 5 seconds? 1, 2... Clip, flop, clip, clop, clip, flop, clip, flop. And we're done. Next up is Yogi's Frustration. Does Michael Hayes want to change his pick at the last second? I can have discretion on letting you decide another game, or I can play Yogi's Frustration. You can tell me right now. Truckin'? No, we'll play Yogi's Frustration. I don't even know where to get started with trucking. I'd have to read the manual and everything. I tried it one time without an overlay and without a manual. I couldn't even get the truck started. So I know that one's going to take a lot of reading. Especially when I couldn't even get the truck started with it without a manual or an overlay. So Yogi's Frustration it is. Who makes Yogi's Frustration? Is it by itself, or is it an Intelligent Vision game? There it is, Intelligent Vision. Yeah, I don't know what to do in this game, but we're gonna play it. Too bad this wasn't the game. Just fishing with Yogi. This would have been a lot better. This is just a tease, though. I want my hat back, Yogi. Well, I think we're climbing up the ladder. But I guess we start here. Oh. I can't jump on the conveyor belt? I thought I could. I gotta jump like that. Oh, do I actually want to pick this stuff up? I don't even know. Okay, you can't touch that. Like, I can just go up to the top, so... Like, well... So, what's really the point here? I don't really know. Oh, I thought I hit jump there. There we go. I could just stay up here forever. I don't think I'm trying to get to Yogi. I don't think that has nothing to do with it. That cart down there has something to do with it. But what, I don't know. What's this hook do? Does this hook do anything? No. Okay. You can tell who's who. Oh, wait. Yogi just came down. I left the screen on accident. Something happened. I left the screen. Now Yogi took off. Maybe I want to stomp on that thing. Maybe it's stopping things from getting down to the bucket. You know what? But I don't know how to stop it. Can I stomp on it? Yes, you can stomp on it. Do you think that's it? I gotta stop that thing from... stopping things from getting to the basket? Now things are getting in the basket. Now we're getting a score all of a sudden. I don't know what the bird has to do with anything yet. And I keep forgetting to jump when I get to the layer that I need to be on. Because you can't just walk onto the conveyor belt. You gotta jump. Brain damage. Okay, I left the screen again. Is that like a death? Yeah, I know. Like, for what reason is he doing this? I wonder if we don't want that thing either. Oh, it's a basket. I just grabbed the basket, but what do I do with the basket? I wonder what I was supposed to have done with the basket. Yeah. You'll pay me to stop playing? How much will you pay me? When I see that 1 peso in front of me. Okay, you could just owe me 1 peso because I'm gonna quit anyway. It's game over. Get paid to stop playing. Yeah, that's my new gimmick. I want to play games that irritates people. You have to pay me to stop playing them. Yeah. I'm gonna make you rich. 1 ruble. This. Oh. Someone picked Diner. Is Pat's 88 still here? Pat's K? Boy, that is a long game when I play it. I could always just make it a short game. So I'll find a way to make it fun. Excuse me just for a second. See, I always seem to have a backwards attitude. So, as games are still here, I don't know if he's went to bed or not. I got to debate on what to play for his pick, because he picked a game that doesn't exist. It was kind of a joke pick. So, I want something quick and short. Maze of Vectron, Dude's choice. It's my choice. We'll play Pac-Man again. You guys liked that one a second ago, didn't you? Oh yeah, Nick Gamer, do you know how to add games to the queue? I don't know if you do or don't. I don't know if you want me to explain it to you or not. I can't guarantee that I'll get to every game in the queue, so we might have to consider shutting down the queue soon. I wonder if I should shut it down now. Yeah, I don't got time for Tarman. What did you pick, Treasure of Tarman? Silly picks. Let's see. Yeah, there's still we got about we'll say 40 minutes left, and there's quite a few games in the queue. So I will close the queue now. But if I have time after I play these games, we could always just play something else. So Diner is next. I might not play it long, because it's a game that when I play it, it can be a while. So what we might do is the starting level. Maybe we'll start on 4. Which is level 1. The second time around. Which is not going to be easy the second time around. Enemies are not going to cooperate. So getting them all together for like a big lot of points is not going to be easy. Not impossible, but not going to be easy. Yeah, it's near impossible. I've never started off on level 4 before. It's always level 1. Uh-oh. I've done screwed that up. Come down here for a big points extravaganza. Aw, damn it. They're out of line. Where's your egg? It's still in the queue. Oh no, you didn't pick egg. Where's your egg? You're actually next though with Centipede. You're next. Add Tarman. Queue's closed. Games are already added, Tarman, but he knows I can't play it because it's going to take too long. But welcome, Tom S. So, Tom S., would it be disappointing to you if we took a week off from playing Tarman on Sunday and did a week of playing Tower of Doom instead? Watching football? Alright, man. Sounds good, man. Because I know some people requested it, so... Yeah, this version of Diner is difficult starting over. You'll watch my... Yeah, I know. I just like to make everybody happy, you know. I know it's my stream, my rules, but... I've always been like that, you know. Hey, I played it one time, and I probably pissed you off because I turned it off after a few seconds. I didn't understand it. Even after reading the manual, I didn't understand it. Even after you explained it to me, I didn't understand it. Reading the manual and actually playing that game are two different things. Even people explain it to you. You're like, what the hell's going on here? Oh boy. It's like I wanted to play a video game, not learn binary. I probably wouldn't alternate for Cloudy Mountain, because Cloudy Mountain is that doesn't take long, and I usually just play that during requests. Well, what does Cloudy Mountain take? Like a half hour at most? Tower of Doom actually doesn't take too long either. Well, I guess it does a little bit. Tower of Doom does take a bit, but probably not as much as Tarman does. Depends on how good you do. On the harder difficulty, I need to learn how to play it on the harder difficulties. Oh, dang it. Making a salad. I don't know what he's making, because these things are considered food balls that he's kicking around. And the different colors depending what they are. Like rice balls, I think, are some of them. And I forget what the other ones are. I don't know if there's mashed potatoes involved. That's just what the manual says. I could bring up the manual. Or Michael Hayes might actually know it. Oh, Michael Hayes already on it. He's already on it. Didn't even have to go there. I like that on the harder difficulty, levels that didn't normally have the disappearing floor now has the disappearing floor. It's kind of crazy how this game actually evolves as you play it. And the pepper lingers! Unlike Burger Time, where the pepper does not linger. The pepper actually lingers in place so it can connect with other enemies. That is one of the things that got David Harley to mess with when we updated Super Chef BT. Which is not out yet, because he might make some more changes to it. The updated homebrew for Super Chef BT is not out yet. But I don't know where he's at with that, though. It's been a while. Well, I am the world record holder, but I've not started on level 4 before. On level 4, I'm not doing so well. This is really difficult on level 4, let me tell you. This is ridiculously difficult right now. You know, I don't want to brag or not then, but I am the world record holder. Damn Mugsy, man. Screw that mug, man. He's trying to screw everything up. Thomas, man! You're buying me a new Tarman shirt, man? Do you think mine is a little bit screwed up? You want me to buy a new one? It is a little, so mine is getting a little on the faded side, so that is true. Oh, 8,000 on that bugger, man. Just see that? Got the full 8. Got the full 8. Oh, we even got new pepper designs this far in. What is that supposed to be? Like things that you collect for pepper. Like, what is that? Is that like... That's something new. Come down here, all boys. Come on, I need you all down here at once. Nope. So we're not gonna cooperate. You know, they never cooperate. They never cooperate when you want them to cooperate. I need a bigger one too. The newer ones that I sell through the t-shirt site I go through looks a little bit different. It's not gonna look exactly the same. But it's still gonna look good though. It's gonna look good, but it's not gonna look exactly the same. Cause I'm going through a different t-shirt place, but the t-shirt should last longer though. The shirt should last longer. That's a good thing. I might actually be able to get the shirt cheaper myself, so that $20 may cover it. Oh. I'm ready to move on from this game anyway. Very kind of me. Very kind of you, Tom. But I have grown a little bit since the first shirt. I probably do need a 3X at this point, where I used to wear the 2X. You can actually die during the bonus stage. Which is funny. This is a bonus stage, and you can actually die during it. By either the obstacles or the flashing blue ones. I'm gonna call it here, guys, because I want to move on. And the person who picked this is not even here anyway. But we gave it a good attempt there. But thank you again, Tom. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Diner is the... Is it... Would you call Diner the official or unofficial sequel to Burger Time? What would Michael Hayes call it? The official sequel or the unofficial sequel? Are any of the sequels official? This one at least has auto fire. I don't know if any other Centipede has auto fire. Are there any other versions of Centipede that has auto fire? The people who designed this probably knew The side buttons for this game would be ridiculous on your fingers. Because who actually designed the Atari soft games? Was it people behind Atari? Or was it someone at Mattel that just put it on their desk and say, okay, we'll make it? This game would be so brutal if it didn't have auto fire, especially with the Intellivision side buttons. You would be able to survive. It's like playing Astro Smash without auto fire. It's just brutal. Oh, I shouldn't have got hit by that. I didn't push up. The game claims I pushed up there. Maybe I could have bumped it a little bit. I don't know. I disagree with it, but you know, maybe I bumped it just a tad. You know, I used to own. Back in the 80s, I owned the joysticks add-ons for the Intellivision 2. It was the ones that snapped over the controller. And I think this was the first game I played with it, with the add-ons. I thought the joystick was really damn cool, but then I realized after a while how much it just wasn't responsive enough. Sometimes you would just not do good at a game using it. Because it would miss all the time. So after a while, I never used them anymore. Ah! Is that game over? We gave it a good attempt. I don't think that's my best. I think I got 30-something thousand one time, a long time ago. Some of my records are from a long time ago. Like, before my, streaming and all that. Like back in the early 2010s when I first got back into Intellivision.
Mike's tray has a meat patty, corn, a small salad, and a carton of milk.
Oh, it's 43,000. I had a good game, that one. Can't beat my younger self. Alright, next is Galaxian or Galaga. I don't think there's either. Is there a substitute for that? We could always play the Space Invaders. There's definitely no Galaga. There is a Galaxian, but I don't have the finished game. I have something that's not even really playable. But I'll play something that's like, could be like an equivalent. I could either play Space Invaders, which is like a homebrew of that, or I could play this really weird homebrew. Oh, but what's it called? There's this really weird one. So here's the Galaxian. You can actually shoot the enemies, but there's like one level. Well, maybe we can play it. It's just one level though. Okay, they can hit me too. So okay, we'll play it. We'll play it. You requested it. We'll play it. I forgot that there is one playable level. I think it ends after the one level though. This actually works good for time here because we're gonna run out of time anyway in the stream. This is just a demo. I think that there's a finished version of this out there, but I don't know if it's in ROM form or if you can buy it anywhere. There's too many games that get released that never a ROM never comes out for it, and then no one sells it. Usually, some games you only can get the ROM if you just happen to know somebody. You're in the know, and usually that's it. So, I don't think it's one I can get a hold of, so I don't know about that. So, Egerland, huh? Oops, what did I just do there? I actually just sorted them. There we go. Egerland, which mine is just a demo, but we can still play it. Can I remember how to play it? Yes, I kind of remember how to play it. I just have to think about it. Okay. I have to shoot this thing, right? And I just wasted my shot. Hey, Rob's Retro Gaming. I was pointing down again. Yeah, we only got about 15 minutes or so left in the stream. I sometimes go overtime, but just not all the time. This is where it gets a little bit tougher. Because I can't push that one that way, or I can't go down there. And I could push that one. You can't push this one down or it blocks the door. I can't remember if you can reset a room or not. Well, that doesn't do anything. Oh, okay, this one has to go all the way down here. Maybe I didn't want to push that one either. I think after I get a few, the skulls come out. So I probably want to block them. Well, actually, I don't think you can block them. I think they kind of just stay out of your way anyway. But I could probably block that one, though, just to be on the safe side. Put that one there. unblock the door from there so we can't come over there. I don't believe they come after you too much. They kind of just go up and down. Let's see. Thanks, Cannabis Kid. Now this one, I need to block just one of them. So we will try to block this one. So, is Nick Gamer still here? Because we got one more game after this one. It's Bomb Squad. Maybe we'll play it anyway. Let's see. I think for this one... Ugh, that's not what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to come over here where I could, put that one there. No, I didn't need to do that. I just screwed up. Pressing one killed myself. Okay. Didn't need to do that either. Put one there. Put one there. Now they can't shoot me. What would you rather see, Nick Gamer? Bomb Squad or Mystic Castle? Because I'm kind of out of time for both of them, but we can still do one or the other, though, maybe. How do I get that one? Can I shoot these guys? Can't shoot nothing. Oh, I can shoot something. Okay. Never mind. I forgot how to do that one. See, this one's tricky. This one's really tricky. And I think I just did wrong right there already. Okay. I did soft lock myself, so... So I probably want to do this one. And this one. Push that down to get that one. Push this one down here. That's how you do that one. Is Shaw Wario still here? Would Shaw Wario be upset if I stopped this right here and moved on to the last game so I could play both games A little bit of each and then move on. So I can call it a night. Oh well. Because I am getting a bit tired myself, so I think I'm gonna move on from this one. What do I want to play? Bomb Squad? Or we'll play Bomb Squad. I'll just get out the overlay, actually. We'll just do that real quick. It's towards the top, luckily, because we played that recently. Okay, that's in there good. We're going to play it on the easiest difficulty, of course.
Mattel Electronics presents Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad.
They'll never do it in time.
The code. Figure out the code.
They'll never do it in time. Replace this first, this second.
Okay, I want this. Which button is it? That one. I already forgot. You know, it's strange. Just, you know, just one day later, and I don't remember how to play this game, you know? So do I think it's the shape, or do I think it's the color? I'll go with the color first. So now I need this.
Wrong part.
That's the wrong part, guys.
Up more.
Now I gotta go with the shape. Drop it. Now we need... We'll go with the shape instead of the color. Sometimes it's the shape, sometimes it's the color, sometimes it's the wire. You never know.
Okay.
So it's the shape. What was the second one? That one.
Replace this first.
Oh, we want this. Cut this.
28 minutes till blast.
Cut this out means the gray wire? Does it? Oh, does it? What did he say for down there?
Right more. Down more. Up more. Up more. Up more. Right more.
Isn't it the same for all for the whole sequence though? They're all the same thing, like or is it not like that?
Wrong part.
Maybe he did say wire then.
Right more. Right more.
I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember what he said for this one. Was it the wire? I can't now. Now with the part gone. It won't let me play it again. I did. I hit 9 right now. It won't go. Not saying nothing. I hit it even before you said that.
Wrong part.
Now I don't know what the shape was.
Left more.
Yeah, I hit it now, still nothing. Yeah. I don't remember what the shape was now. I don't remember.
26 minutes till blast.
Maybe it was shaped like this. Maybe it was this shape. Maybe I chose the wrong shape.
going.
Okay. So we exit. And so since that's still blinking, that means that it was not that one. Let me get up the manual again for the number variations. So, where's my manual for the numbers? Since there's not one there. So it could be a 1. It could be a 2, but not a 3, or a 4, or a 5. It could be a 6, an 8, a 9, or a 0. So what would be the best one to choose next? It's still kind of a guessing game on what to choose next. I don't know if there's a really good one to choose, but we could choose something in the middle, like down here.
They'll be looking for us. Replace this first, this second, this third.
He says replace, so
24 minutes still blast.
What was it again? This one first?
Replace this first, this second, this third.
So do we think it's the do we think it's the shape or the color? Remember that's yellow. Gotta remember that's yellow. We'll go with the shape first.
Right, 4. Okay, okay.
So it's the shape.
Up more, right, more, up more.
So this is a Pac-Man, right? I think this is a Pac-Man. Yeah, we got the Pac-Man.
Left, more. Okay, okay. Up more, up more.
This one is the Mr. T. I'm not in there straight, but I think it'll accept it on easy mode.
Right, more, right, more. You did it!
Okay, so it's solid right there, then.
22 minutes, still blast.
Means it can't be a 1. It also cannot be a 2. We also got out the 2 on that one. So it can't be any of the top row. It also can't be a 7. Oh no, 7, it couldn't be a 7 anyway. It could be a 6, an 8, or a 9. It can't be a 0 either. So it could be only a 6, 8, or 9. So what do I choose next? Just to... let me think here. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So... yeah. It's hard to concentrate. It really is so hard to concentrate. What I think I will choose is... is this one. Oh, right there.
The code, figure out the code.
No, I didn't want to do the code. Can I clear out of that? I just wanted to choose that one.
Easy. Replace this third, this first, this second.
Okay. That one extra light in the manual for 7 is a misprint. What light? Oh, the one that's all the way on the far right.
Up 4, right 4, left 4.
I don't know if I ever noticed that before.
20 minutes till blast.
Yeah, it does look out of place. Do we know for sure that's not in a number 7? In the game? I'm sure you know, but... So it's either that one or it's a tan. We'll go with the shape first. Then we'll go tan. So this is our last game for the night, guys, if you didn't know. Yeah, I think we decided that it can't be a 7.
Okay.
So it's the shape.
Replace this second, this first.
Is this a Mr. T? No, this ain't a Mr. T. This is I don't know what shape I can give this nickname. What do you do when there's 2 shapes up there of a different color? Because I swear I've had situations where I picked the shape and it said wrong, but then I picked another shape of a different color and it said right.
Right 4, right 4. Okay.
I don't know if I was mistaken in that or not.
Down 4, right 4, down 4.
Sometimes I'm not really paying attention, so...
18 minutes till blast. Right 4. Good going.
So it's not blinking. That means it can't be a 6. But it still could be a 9. So what I need to do is to do this one over here, and that'll just eliminate it altogether. So if this one is blinking, then it's a 9. If it's not blinking, then it's an 8. And that's the number.
The code, figure out the code.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
It won't be easy. Replace this third, this second, this first. Up 4.
So it's a pink one of those. We'll actually go with the color this time. But if it's not the color, then it could be anything up there. You know, it hasn't been color yet. So that's why I'm gonna go with color this time.
Okay.
Hey, I did good there.
Replace this second, this first.
Man, I wouldn't want this job, I tell you, in real life. Boy.
Down 4.
Having to figure out if it's a shape or a color, I tell you. Too stressful. Especially if this music was playing the whole time.
Okay. Left 4.
The side button? How does that speed up the tools? Oh, really? How'd I never know that? I never knew that. Is that in the manual?
Right, more. You did it!
It's not blinking. So that means it's an 8.
The code, figure out the code. Are you sure? It could go in. You did it! You're a hero! They'll be looking for us.
We got it! I didn't even know I could speed up the tools. Thanks, Rickster. Is there a limit to how to speeding it up? Is it limited or is it like unlimited? All you want. Oh, dang. Here I've been playing it slow all this time. Man. Here it is. I found it. After you get used to the tools, try this. Use the top side button on either side to speed up the operation. With the pliers, for example, use either the top side button in the direction disc to make your moves go much faster. With little practice, the tools will start feeling easy and you will be able to proceed to the more difficult skill levels 2 and 3. But you can always just go fast until you get to where you need to be, then let go of it, and probably going slower after that. You know, you could always just do a little bit of each, right? Because you don't have to let go right away. I remember when someone made a little homebrew, which I don't know if I have it or not. I might have it. I'll have to look. Where they did like a New Year's thing. Do I still have that? And what's it called? Is it like New Year's? I don't know. I don't know if I still have that or not. Thought I did. You know, I haven't seen it in forever.
They said there's been 10 billion games played. How are you going to do it? I says, because I'm Billy Mitchell.
What if I forgot to add it on here? Someone made a little homebrew that's just like a New Year's Eve celebration. Or maybe it wasn't a homebrew. Maybe it was just a GIF to put on Atari Age. I know they took the firework display and then they used it to celebrate one of the Happy New Years. Is it a homebrew or was it just a GIF on there? And if it's a homebrew, why don't I have it anymore? Why did I not add it? Must have got lost in the shuffle somewhere when I added all the homebrews to this. It's an actual homebrew. Then it's a possibility it could be in a folder on my computer somewhere. I'm sure I could find it on the internet. I used to have it because I think I used to play it when I had my LTO. And I thought I dragged over everything from the LTO over to here. But it's not up here under Happy New Year. I wonder if it could be mislabeled. Just skimming through real quick just to see if it's like mislabeled or something. I don't think I would have put it in like a certain folder or anything. You can see everything I have. A lot of this stuff never gets played. I probably don't have every homebrew either. All the free ones. There's probably some out there I don't have. I don't think I saw it in there. It's definitely not in this folder. I don't think it, for any reason, it would be in any other folder. Definitely not Intelligent Vision. Alright, guys. It's time to call it a night. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Let's see, what is tomorrow? Okay, for the few who are still here and remaining, let's decide, shall we? Since I did a movie night, I could either make up for... Let's see. Normally I play Intellivision 3 days a week, but it doesn't have to be strictly... I don't have to be strict about it. So I could either play Intellivision again tomorrow to make up for that, for the movie night getting in the way, or we could just play another console and just do Tower of Doom on Sunday and just play it twice this week. I don't know. I might be asking the wrong crowd because 2600. Because if I ask it during an Intellivision crowd, everybody's going to say Intellivision, I figured. What I could do is do the Atari 7800, and then I could play 2600 and 7800 games. Because the 7800 plays both. You like Atari 8-bit? Yeah. I hear ya. I think we have it settled. Can you guys help me out with Christmas? I'm gonna stream on Christmas, that's for sure. I don't stop streaming just for a holiday. I don't do that, but I wanted to decide what I should play. Should I do multiple systems like I did for Halloween? And if I did multiple systems, I don't want to do too many multiple systems. Not too many. I don't want to plug in this and plug in that, but I'd be willing to do 2 or 3 systems. Assuming Intellivision should be one of them. There are some Christmas related games. Like there's Christmas Carol. There's even a game with just snow in it would be considered Christmas, I guess. And then there's also Heli, which has a code that you can play with Christmas related. Now, I don't think there's too much on the 2600 though. Unless I had those Atari Age games still. I had this cool Atari Age game where it was 3 games in one. It was Christmas related game that I bought off Atari Age. They were like hacks of other games but with Christmas themes. Like it had Bellhopper, which I forget what that was the clone of. Then it had an adventure clone that was Christmas related. I wish I had that. Okay, Intellivision for sure. That's one system. And I think Oni wanted me to play the ColecoVision for a reason. I don't know if there's anything Christmas related on the ColecoVision, but just for him, I might have to pick ColecoVision. There might be a reason behind it. So... is there anything even on the ColecoVision? I could always play the Antarctic Adventure for the ColecoVision. What's busting out? Is that Christmas related? I don't know if I have that. Do I have busting out? Is that an official game? I can actually look. Well, I keep forgetting that even though I'm in the Intellivision folder, I can look through the other folders even though I just can't play the games. They won't load. Sexy Breakout. Don't have it. But I can still look at the thing. We got Antarctic Adventure. That's Christmas. Is there snow in BC's Quest for Tires? Because we could count that too if it did. Ice Check for the Intellivision? Oh, that's a terrible game. that Michael Hayes loves, I think. Is there any more snow or anything on this thing? Maybe I'll talk to Oni and see before I do anything. I don't think none of these other ones have anything. Mountain King. Is there snow in that? Probably not. How is Nova Blast on here? Is that as good as the Intellivision Nova Blast? Is that iMagic? I don't know if I played that on the ColecoVision. Because I always said Nova Blast on the Intellivision is like the superior defender all the way around. It's got a skiing on here. My dog. I don't have a dog. I don't have a pet at all. Okay. Can you guys help me choose the third and final system that I should choose if I do a Christmas stream? I might, if I don't know if this is going to be the second one, but it might be just because of what my friend wanted me to play for Christmas. So if I was to choose a third one, would it be NES, do you think? NES? Was there a reason why you wanted me to play ColecoVision? Because if there was, I'll play ColecoVision for Christmas. But if you didn't really have a real reason, I would rather not pick the ColecoVision. But if you had a real reason, I will play it. I don't want there to be any spoilers or anything, or Mr. Oni, sir. The NES does make sense. Ice hockey. I don't have a Saturn or Dreamcast anymore. Haven't had one of those in years. Jungle to Jungle? What is Jungle to Jungle? What system's that on? I mean, Jungle Hunt? Okay. Oni wants ColecoVision, so what's the third one going to be? You guys want NES or do you want Sega Genesis? I think NES makes more sense. Because there's even Snow Brothers on there. I could play Blades of Steel, that's hockey. That's got ice. We all love Blades of Steel. Wisdom Tree games. No! No! None of those games. I'm also afraid to do requests on those days. I don't think I should do the normal requests on Christmas. I think we should just try to hunt down snow and Christmas type games. And I won't open the request line for that day. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. And I'll just try to determine what I think is the best snow or Christmas games to play on Christmas. We'll just try to play it by ear. Alright, guys. We're going to call it there. I'm going to say goodnight. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Atari 7800. Good night.